Somehow we've been conditioned that, when you come to work, you leave everything personal at home. But in reality, human beings don't work that way.
Our training as we went through school, through high school and stuff, we haven't been trained very well to deal with conflict, to be able to communicate effectively, be able to be an effective problem solver.
If I'm going to ask them to do this very difficult job and to do it well, because it is very complicated, it can be very happy at times, and they can see some of the hard parts of life, I have to make sure that they have the tools they need to do their job.
With net revenue of $3.2 billion and over 26,000 employees, BJC HealthCare understands the importance of employee training. So, when looking for a way to prepare their employees to deal with the stresses of work and home life, BJC wanted the best and found it in the University of Missouri Extension Program, tackling the tough skills.
We were referred to and recommended that we talk to the University of Missouri here in St. Louis, the Extension, because they had a wonderful course. We met with them, and it was really actually very much what we needed.
So life lessons, not only did it teach me how to manage stress, it also taught me to look at my potential and what I could do, and it made me more confident that, at 43, I can go back to school and succeed.
He was in our very first class. He was actually in food service at that time. He has now gotten 2 promotions since taking life lessons. He is in our college program. He's about halfway through, and he is the patient advocate for the emergency room.
And they were talking about what class could they provide to all their employees that would assist them in the work environment, creating better relationships in the work environment, dealing with the daily stresses of working in the emergency department. So I said, I know the class. They need to take life lessons, and I tell you, if they take it, it will revolutionize the emergency department.
So upon his recommendation, we came down and sat down, and I met with them. We talked about the content of the course, how it might be used, and because of Oliver Washington, that's how it started at our biggest hospital in our system. What about some things off your guidelines? We talked about some things that you need to do when you're dealing with, with conflict to make it effective.
I call it unleashing individuals' potential. One of the great joys and passions for me as the person who has the gift of creating learning opportunities is to listen to our employees or managers who come back to us and say, my employee or my life has been changed by the Life Lessons course. It has been phenomenal.
It's good for Missouri because something Steve Lipstein, our president, said in a speech about a year or 2 ago, a more educated workforce is a better workforce. So some people need education in life lesson skills. Some people need education in knowledge skills. And some people need education in vocational skills. So having a partnership with a school that provides these skills so that the workplace can become more educated and more advanced is important to the state of Missouri, to this Midwest region, because when we don't have access to those type of tools or resources, organizations suffer.
University of Missouri Extension, advancing Missouri.